Hello guys again and welcome to another episode of our tutorial series, The Intermediate Guide, and welcome to a new episode of talking about and explaining how to use the filter in Photoshop. So let's get started. I will create a new layer. Of course I will duplicate just my old one here, just the same as the old videos, and I will go to this filter again, and this time we learned how to use the filter gallery. Today we are going to see how to use this adaptive wide angle here. I will click it and it will show you this pop-up this menu here, and as I move my cursor, as you can see in this area here, it changed in where I'm focusing on the picture like this. So we have this one here. We will not be using this a lot in Photoshop, but I just want to show it to you and to see how you can use it. Let's say I have this wide area here. Let me do Command Z to undo this movement, just to show you how I did this again. This cursor we have, it's this one here in the top corner here. This is a constraint tool. It will try to constrain your picture. Let's say you have a picture that needs to change the angle of how it looks, right? So if we click, let's say from the nose to the hand like this, the picture will give us this circle here, and we can, let's say, make it like this. It failed to calibrate. You may need to adjust the constraint more precisely and try another one. Okay, let's see what we can do, like this, like this, and something like this, and we can make this picture like this, and we will have a picture that looks like this, really stupid. This is basically how, guys, I will do Command Z again. I don't want to keep this applied. This is really a weird tool here in Photoshop, but as you can see, we can use it to change the angle or wrap your picture on anything that you want. If you switch to this one here, this is a different one, and you can, let's say, mark an area like this, and it will wrap up this picture however you see it fit, like this. And we have this one here, of course. This is how we can the move hand. This is just like tool. This is of course the tool, just we move like this. This is the one of scaling like this. The focal length, how much you want it to be. The crop factor, how much we crop in our picture or how much less. Of course we will have, let's say, a picture like this. Let's make this, let's say, like this, and if we click OK, you will have something that looks crazy like this. If we hide these layers, you can see this is the original picture, and this is how we changed the picture. It looks with a big brain. I will delete this layer, and I will Command Z and duplicate the layer again, and I will go this time from this one into the camera raw filter. This is what we are going to focus on this episode. This is the camera raw. You may have learned about it before, and if you click and you don't find this camera raw in your Photoshop, it means your computer can't use camera raw, or you have an older version of Photoshop and you may need to download the plugin for the camera raw. This is my picture and this is the camera raw here. This is mainly used to pictures when you want to correct the colors or stuff like this. Let me show you. Let's say the picture temperature looks bad, right? And I will try to fix it. As you can see, I'm having this color here, and right now I'm having it like this, making my picture looks like it's at summertime or it's a night, or however you want. You are the one responsible in changing how your picture will looks. The tint, let's say, I will make it, let's say, like this. The exposure, let's say there is exposure in picture, you can either take it or make it more. Let's say there is a lot of highlights, you can just take it away or pump it how much you want, however you want. Shadows, of course, you can make it like this, more dark or more light. The weights, of course, how many white area in your picture, how many black area in your picture, how it should be. This is the clarity, of course, if your picture looks clear, or we can make it like this. It's up to you. Of course, the vibrance of the colors, you can change them. And this saturation, of course, we learned about this saturation, guys, before using the other tools. And of course, this is how we can change all of them here. And if you notice with me, this is the basic options that we can use here. If we switch from this basic to this one, the tone curve, let's say, we can change the curve of how our picture looks like. Let's say I will make the highlight more like this, the light like this. As you can see, we can change how your picture feel more. If you're done here, you can go to this sharpening. Of course, you can make your picture look sharp like this. You can make the radius more, the details to show up more or not. How, if you want to mask any area, the luminance, you can play with your picture however you want. And when you're done, you can select another one here and you play with all the channels of your picture. Let's say we have a lot of red in our picture, like this one we don't have any red. We have this blue color. As you can see, I'm changing this blue to make it look however I want. Let's say I want it to be like this. The purple, if we have some purple, yes, we do in our picture. There is magenta, not much, but there is something in the neck like this. Of course, you can apply them or not. I'm just showing you here examples how you can use them. This is the hue, of course, on how these highlights in this split toning on your picture looks like. This is saturation, of course. So you can see I'm making it more or less like this. This is the shadows, of course, we make them more or less. And this is the shadow saturation. You can play with it however you want. Of course, we have this FX again here. This is the effects. You can apply any effect you want again and switch the amount of them however you want. This is basically how we can use this camera raw. And when you click OK, it will apply all the filters you used. And this is the original picture. And this is the picture we have right now. As you can see, we enhanced the color a lot. And we changed the skin color. We gave it this feeling like it's summertime, right? As you can see, this is the original picture. It's a normal picture with a normal skin like this. And when we applied this, we changed how the picture feel, right? How it looks. Let's say this painting on her face looks like it's just new painting. It just painted itself. Let me show you what I mean. In this picture, it looks like this painting was painted, let's say, in the morning, and we are in the afternoon. So it's in her face. But with this way, we made it looks like it just painted itself with her hands, right? So it changed the feeling or how your picture looks dramatically. This is cool, guys, and you can use it in your pictures however you want. Let me show you something interesting more again in this episode again. I will click filter, and this time I will click this liquify. This is the liquify. I will cancel, and I will click again, and I will pick this liquify. Now I don't want to talk about this liquify right now. I want to keep it to the next episode because we will have some fun with this. But I will just show you this first one here in the liquify, and it's the forward wrap tool. This is the W tool, and if we click, as you can see, I can click and move any area that I want in this picture. Make Command Z to keep it cool, and you can do the same to her nose, let's say like this, and you can change how it will look. The finger, of course, we can make the finger really like this, or you can play with this one too here however you want. We will talk about all of them in the next episode, and we will have some fun using them. I will click cancel, I will keep it, and just to show you how much we changed our picture. And if you don't like how the colors looks in your picture, of course, again you can click on this adjustment here or the adjustment here. They are the same. I will click here, you can pick, let's say, the level here, and you can change the darkness of your picture here, how light you want to have in the picture, let's say like this. And you can apply more, let's say the red channel, let's make it like this to give it this feeling. We can of course apply anything that you want. This is the vibrance. Again, you can play with the vibrance however you want in the picture. It's all yours, guys. It's up to you however you want to change this picture and how much feeling you want to give to your picture. Let me just delete these last two one, and you can see the picture was like this and now it's like this. We changed how the picture feel and how we want it to be. I will delete this one. This makes it look bad, but this one here fix this a hot red color in our picture, and here we have this picture like this. So I hope to see you in the next episode, guys. This was a quick episode just talking about the camera raw. In the next episode we are going to see the liquify and the lens correction. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Love you so much and thank you for supporting this channel. Subscribe and like if you like what we do, and see you guys in the next episode. Love you.